you ready?
Are you ready to wait 45 minutes?
Yeah, I know. We found the mirror in
For
here.
an hour and 15 minutes.
This is my outfit of the day. I got my Mickey pants on. Monorail necklace. Zach's got a sweatshirt on. Foreseeing it being cold. I didn't bring one, so haha, joke's on one of us. It's time to go. It's 7:45. The line opened at 7.
And we said
Screw that.
7:45 is good enough. Because it doesn't open to general scene until 9 o'clock. So.
Well, no, they let you in to sit at 8:30. But there's no, like, it's a free-for-all when you get in there. And no, like, so just being in line earlier doesn't necessarily guarantee you a fronter seat. Fronter seat? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. We're moving. Oh.
Hi.
When does the magic happen, huh? There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward. Well, a project like this is so vast in scope that it will take the cooperation of many people to make it a reality.
Your dreams come true.
Today we gather to celebrate a dream that began with one incredible dream. There was a nest where rivers steeped, where chaos reigned and earthquakes and volcanoes never slept. And then along came Zeus, he heard his thunder.
When the crowds will cheer, when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong.
Bless my soul. Wow, talk about going the distance. That was amazing. What an amazing opening performance. Thank you so much. And welcome, D23 members. On behalf of all of us at D23 and the entire Walt Disney World Resort, thank you so much and welcome to Destination D23, celebrating 100 years of Disney. We actually have D23 members from all 50 states here today.
Wow.
And 10 different countries around the world. Some traveling from Hong Kong, Germany, the Netherlands, Japan, and even Australia. Special message from our CEO, Bob Iger. See you in a few.
On behalf of all of us at Disney, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Destination D23, the biggest Disney fan event of the year and an important milestone in our 100th anniversary celebration. A century ago, when Walt and his brother Roy opened the Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio in the back of a Hollywood realty office, few could have imagined what the future would hold. From the first cartoon with fully synchronized sound, to the first full-length animated feature, to the first theme park of its kind, and so many other historic innovations, Disney has been making its mark on the world in bold new ways from the very beginning. Many companies have come and gone over the past 100 years, and yet Disney has stood the test of time, thanks in large part to the generations of fans like you who have graciously invited our stories and characters into your lives. We couldn't be more grateful for our D23 members who care so deeply about what we create. Your passion and enthusiasm are contagious, and I speak for everyone at Disney when I say you inspire us every day to constantly find new ways to raise the bar for creative excellence and exceed your highest expectations. We have an amazing weekend lined up for you here at Destination D23, and you're going to hear from some of the best in the business, including animators, Imagineers, archivists, Disney legends, and so many more. It's an honor to be part of this special company at such a historic moment, and to have you with us on this journey. Thank you, and enjoy the weekend.
Josh tomorrow, 15 seconds to curtain. To the band.
We're going, Josh.
Yeah,
go to our window.
Gotta be what I gotta be. Yeah. Ain't no time for nothing left.
I brought some special guests with me who have some exciting updates to share. I also want to keep talking about the future, and I want to keep talking about our creative process. And you guys know me by now, there are bound to be a few surprises before we are done today. A few surprises, right guys? All right. Well, as you heard, the theme of this year's event is all about our Disney 100 celebration. 100 new experiences around the world. We opened 2 Avengers campuses, one at Disney California Adventure and the other at Walt Disney Studios Park in Paris. Plus, we reimagined 2 more lands at the Disneyland Resort. Wish. I hope you're all enjoying your Wish magic bands that you have on. Now, we unveiled 7 major new attractions, including Tron at the Magic Kingdom. Of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic. We can keep going all night if you want me. Anybody been on Guardians? You're just gonna keep going. I can tell you what, so many of you have told me how much you love that attraction. I love it too. I recommend maybe 2 times in a row, not 2 But guys, this is why I'm excited to share a surprise with you. As part of your special event at Epcot tonight, we've arranged for you to have Cosmic Rewind all to yourselves.
He's excited.
Clearly, Mika and the band are excited about that. I thought you'd be excited about it. 2 times in a row, maybe 3.
Oh my God.
All right, Mika, thank you for that. The parks love Ahsoka as well, which is why I'm so excited to tell you that next spring, she'll become part of Star Tours at Disneyland Park, Disneyland Paris, and right here at Disneyland. And since we're talking about characters, you want to hear something else fun? Yeah. We'll soon be welcoming another character, Asha, from the new Disney animated film Wish to Epcot, Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. And you're going to hear more about her tomorrow if you go to the Walt Disney Studios Showcase, so please go check that out and stay tuned for more there. I'm so proud, if it's not clear, of what our teams have accomplished around the world for these past 2 years. The team is daring to dream bigger and bolder than we ever have before. Over the course of this next decade, we're going to deliver so many great new experiences across all of our destinations around the world. And I'm telling you this, and I'm guaranteeing there's more attractions. We're going to give you more shows. You got a lot more characters coming. We've got more lands coming. And more things that you all can't even imagine are possible. Let me just start with one that I'm excited about. Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is opening next year. Now, as you know, we've been sharing a lot of our creative process with you for over the past year. Here you're seeing a look inside of the audio animatronic workshop at Walt Disney Imagineering. These folks are doing amazing work. Hard work on all the figures that we are just packing into this attraction. It's going to be such a great experience bringing you a new story from Tiana's World that picks off right where that classic film left off. You know, now this cast member has brought you Gonzo, Dr. Bunsen, and so many other favorite characters. Everybody, please welcome Dave Gold.
To a character and try to make lovable. And so if I do Gonzo for a long time and then I get a chance to do Beauregard, I love to go to that place myself.
So you're not picking a favorite, which is fine.
I don't really have a favorite. Gonzo's the easiest one to do because he's so free, he can say anything.
Yeah.
Really
let's be a little careful up here.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, here they go. You guys are looking good. So Kermit, Miss Piggy, thanks for being here with us today to celebrate Dave 50 years.
Well, you know what, Josh, we wouldn't miss it.
Of course not. He's my biggest fan.
That maybe we begin right here at the Magic Kingdom. Any Haunted Mansion fans? At D23 Expo last year, I told you that we'd have someone special on his way to the mansion right here at Walt Disney World. And I know everybody's here. Everybody here is excited to see the Hatbox Ghost, right? Yes, to tell you more about him, please welcome Disney Imagineer, Mr. Daniel Joseph.
Hey guys, where have you been? You just missed Dave.
Who's Dave?
Yes. You know what? Never mind, Uncle Deadly. It's always nice to see you.
Of course it is. Since you're here discussing the haunted man film in front of all these people.
I love it. Daniel, I think he's finished. You can answer.
Okay. Well, Uncle Deadly, actually, no, sorry.
No.
The Hatbox Ghost was one of the original 999 haunts, but
Kingdom back in 1971, but there was a second attraction that we want to talk about today that also opened over in Frontierland at that same time. Anyone got to guess what it is?
Country Bears.
Country Bear Jamboree, you're right. So look, we at Imagineering love the Country Bears as much as you do as fans, which is why I'm thrilled to tell you that next year they're going to be learning some new songs and performing a whole new act. We're envisioning this new take on the classic Jamboree as an homage to the classic musical reviews of Nashville. To reinforce that idea, we created this brand new poster for the Jamboree done in that classic variety show style. Video we captured from a recent recording session. Let's play it.
1, 2, 3. Look for those fire necessities. Fire necessities. Forget about your worries and your struggles.
Well, you all know we at Imagineering love to conduct extensive research into everything we do in all of our projects. So please welcome our resident bear consultant, Fozzie Bear.
Bears catch fish with their bare hands.
I'm personally really excited about. And you know, at Disney, we're always looking at ways to extend our stories and to grow those stories within our parks. Well, we started working on something really exciting over in Adventureland that extends the story of Pirates of the Caribbean. We are developing a brand new tavern that some of the regulars might call a watering hole, where pirates of all ages gather to tell their tales. And I hear there's a certain macaw that we haven't seen in a while. Anybody remember the Barker Bird? He used to be out in front of the pirates? Yes. Well, he's taken up residence here in a new spot, and you know he loves to come in and spin a yarn or two with guests. So it's going to be great seeing him again. Look, these designs are really, really early in the process, but we're really looking forward to where this is headed. And as soon as we know more, we'll run up our flag and share it with you.
We are so excited to share that the last of our 3D Neighborhoods World Celebration will begin welcoming guests this December.
Wow.
All about celebration. It has always been the people part, and it continues on as a celebration of our global community.
And wait till you see what World Celebration is all about when it's finished. Really close. It unites the front of the park, which I hope you guys love, tying together these other two lands and two neighborhoods that we're talking about now, World Discovery and World Nature.
So, speaking of world nature, I hope everyone is looking forward to Journey of Water inspired by Moana. This beautiful, water inspired by Moana will officially open on October 16th. But that's not all. I know you're excited for this too. Everyone here will get the chance to experience Journey of Water tonight. One more. Because I can share, for the first time, Moana herself is coming to World Nature too. Beginning October 16th, she'll begin greeting guests in her own new dedicated space near Journey of Water.
Yeah. Part of the park. World Showcase. Especially the pavilion in which I take the most pride. The All-American Adventure. Come on to the glorious Regal Eagle Smokehouse. This restaurant, in my esteemed opinion, offers the greatest food ever served in the history of Epcot.
Excuse me, Sam. Oh, hello, everybody. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew here from Muppet Labs. Sam, I'm so sorry, but I must disagree. The Muppet Brew Wing Lab is inside the Epcot Odyssey Pavilion, and it represents the pinnacle of this park's culinary concoctions.
It's so good to have you here at Walt Disney World. Dr. Honeydew, Sam, great to see you both.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to be the president.
I think you were expecting someone else. I am the president, but I'm the president of Walt Disney World.
Oh, well, I am also a fan of Walt Disney World and of you, Mr. President.
In honor of the Disney 100 celebration, 100 of you will receive a $100 Disney dining card as a thank you for being with us today. All right, you guys may know that we're working on our next nighttime spectacular at Epcot. You heard about that? All right, here's some news. The show is going to debut on December 5th of this year. You want to hear the name? All right. The name of the show is going to be Luminous, the Symphony of Us. Lasers, lighting effects, fabulous Disney music. Luminous is going to touch your heart, and it's going to continue our long tradition of amazing nighttime entertainment at Epcot. I cannot wait for you to see it.
Why I'm so pleased to tell you that we're working with Chevrolet to once again reimagine the test track experience. Taking inspiration from the original World of Motion and bringing that spirit of optimism to this next iteration of Test Track.
Part of your exclusive Epcot event.
Right now, are you ready for this? Right now, we have three new ships in development, along with a brand new island destination in the Bahamas on the Louvre. And trust me when I tell you, there's some pretty awesome, great collaboration happening right now between our teams and some unbelievably talented artists and cultural advisors in the Bahamas. Because, you know, together we're going to shape an experience that truly celebrates the natural beauty, the traditions, the artistry of this one-of-a-kind nation. This brand new island destination Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. And I can tell you, we all can't wait for our guests aboard the 3-night preview cruise next year on the Disney Magic, June 6th out of Fort Lauderdale. These guests will be the first to get a glimpse at Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Cruise line fleet next year with the debut of our brand new ship, the Disney Treasure. The Disney Treasure, she will truly blend brand new experiences with the beloved traditions we know you enjoy when cruising with us. Progress we're currently making on the Disney Treasure at our shipyard in Germany. And what you can see here is the Grand Hall right in the middle there. And this will be the central hub and the connection point to all the incredible Disney storytelling that will come to life on board this brand new ship. And take it from me, it's gonna be absolutely spectacular. First Disney ship to sail from Singapore and throughout Southeast Asia. This 7th ship in our fleet is currently on the way in Germany and will feature, of course, the Disney service, the storytelling and the entertainment we know you love. But there is something you haven't heard yet. Do you want to know the name of the ship? Yes! Oh, you can do better. Do you want to know the name of the ship? Yes! Well, let's just say, on this ship, our guests are going to embark on an adventure like any other, unlike any other. So, the Disney Adventure is the perfect name for this magnificent addition to our Disney cruise line. Special surprise for you. Are you ready for a surprise? Yes! Well, based on your Destination D23 event registration and a random selection, one incredible fan here in the audience right now will receive a vacation on board the Disney Treasure, the brand new Disney Treasure when it's at sea.
Please, pretty please.
Are you ready to find out who the recipient is?
Yes.
Wow. Well, congratulations to Heather Motes. Heather? Beautiful print of this commemorative map celebrating the launch of the Disney Treasure. This is truly an unprecedented time of growth at Disney Signature Experiences, and I have to tell you, I could not be prouder and more privileged to lead an incredible You remember the animal drum set?
I was not quite born yet.
Well, I was born, and I had it.
That's fun.
I was terrible. My parents took it out.
I think you were great.
No, I was not great, I can guarantee you. I did have it. I started to play trombone, that didn't get much better.
Gotcha.
All right, well, for the next few minutes, I want to focus on the future of Disney parks. Everyone, please welcome our Chief Creative Officer for Walt Disney Imagineering, Mr. Bruce Vaughn. I think by the end of that chat, we left some people really excited. Maybe some people were wondering exactly what we were up to. And by the way, I think that's completely okay.
Well, you know, Josh, I was actually kind of surprised when I heard it, actually. Because I think, as you all know, we usually wait until we get everything perfect before we talk about any of our big ideas.
Yeah.
Well, when I came back, this was one of the first projects I dug into. And I had heard we had big ideas for this park, but I'm going to tell you all, I was blown away by the scope of what we're planning. I mean, this is similar in scale to things like Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, or Pandora, the World of Avatar. I actually think this could be the biggest thing we've done in the Magic Kingdom, probably even bigger than New Fantasyland.
And it should be. Right? I mean, we're talking about Magic Kingdom here. This is the most popular theme park in the world. It's been that way for decades. And I think it deserves the very best. And I know there are places in the park where we can bring some big new stories to life that our guests will absolutely love.
Yes, well, last year you said we're looking to tell stories beyond Big Thunder Mountain, which is still true. I mean, there's a lot of room to play with around there. And we're looking at the possibility of adding new attractions, restaurants, shows. You dream it, and we're thinking about it. And like I said, the ideas are looking really great.
Now, I know everybody wants to hear a little bit more. There's still a long way to go, but I just want all of our fans to know that we are about to go into overdrive at the Magic Kingdom.
For example, last year you talked about the possibility of bringing Zootopia to the park. Now, we're still excited about that idea, only now we're exploring a new location to bring this story to life. Wow. With that, I'm happy to share here, for the first time, we're creating a new show for the Tree of Life based on Zootopia. The concept is filled with humor and action, taking you into the different biomes you see in the film, and some you have yet to see yet. We'll meet Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde, and my favorite, a fantastic Flowhauser animatronic. It's going to be
If Zootopia is going to Tree of Life, why don't you share what the team's now thinking about for the future of Dinoland USA?
Okay. Well, as you know, we've had Africa and Asia-inspired areas since the park opened 25 years ago. And we've done a lot to enhance both of those through the years. But we thought, big picture, where else could we take our guests? We're looking at reimagining Dinoland into something completely new. We're focusing on a region of the world sometimes referred to as the tropical Americas. This is the area around the equator here in the Western Hemisphere, basically the northern part of South America stretching up into Central America. Well, we're imagining a land filled with authentic experiences from this part of the world, with all of the placemaking and storytelling you'd expect. Look, it's a beautiful region to explore and has been the inspiration for so many magical stories over the years. We're looking forward to bringing all of that to life at Animal Kingdom.
Okay, so any specific stories that you have?
No, we can't.
Like Kanto, yeah.
We're not supposed to be talking about that right now.
Sorry, it won't happen again, Josh.
They're bad.
They are bad.
They're good. Well, what I can talk about is how we're diving deep into our research, and honestly, we couldn't be more excited about bringing this to life.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's supposed to be a secret, Josh.
You just want to do the whole show?
It happened again. So sorry.
This is how we're going to start pitching ideas.
Yeah, I guess so.
Name that too. Well, honestly, Josh, as you know, we are whipping up some new ideas.
And so I know we're searching for ways to extend the overall story of Animal Kingdom. Encanto and Indiana Jones are two of the most popular stories that we've ever told. It doesn't feel like a natural fit for this park.
Yes. You know, it all starts with the foundation of the tropical Americas region. And as we've been talking about stories from this part of the world, Encanto and Indiana Jones just rose to the top. They give us so much to play with. We have a long way to go now, and a lot more to discover. But our team here in Florida is all over it.
Because the Disney experience, this is a story that we live, it's a story we breathe, it's a story that we all feel. It brings out the best in us, inviting us into a place where anyone is welcome and everyone believes in happily ever afters. This is a place filled with joy and wonder and happiness, where the memories we make become stories that we share over and over again. At the end of the day, my job is to give you a magical experience every single time that you're with us. Help you leave your cares behind and enter that Disney bubble that we all crave. And believe me, everyone, I know how high your expectations are. Now, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I have those same expectations. All I ask of you in return, come and join us. We're looking to the future, out beyond the horizon, where dreams are made. I said earlier, we are daring to dream bigger than ever before. Well, I'm daring you to dream right along with us, and you will be glad that you did. It might be impossible to believe this, but your best Disney memory, it is yet to come. And listen, our great, big, beautiful tomorrow, that starts today. So thank you, everyone, for being here at Destination D23, and of course, thank you to the Muppets for making this morning. for my friend Dave here. Get over here, Dave. You're obviously most famous for your work with the Muppets, right? But you have a special connection to another character who can only be found here at Walt Disney World. And this is one of my favorite characters, and I know a lot of people love him here too. I thought it might be fun to bring him out to meet you, of course, and to meet all of our fans. What do you guys say? So excited to tell you that Figment will be ready to meet his fans in person starting tomorrow. And you all are going home today with a special figurine of Figment himself. I've asked our Walt Disney World Cast Choir and our global ambassadors to lead us in a song that I think speaks to everything that we've been talking about today. How about you all join us for one little spark? Thank you all for being here. I'll see you all next week.
All right, D23, let's sing it together. You know this one. Here we go. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of our creation. Right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you.
Tomorrow, we have even more fun lined up for you, starting with our Walt Disney Studios Showcase and a celebration of 100 years of Disney animation. Let me tell you, both of those you certainly do not want to miss. Costume Bash. It is sure to be a blast. Can't wait. Well, it has been an incredible year for all of us here at D23, and we're not even done with the year. We knew that this was going to be an important namesake year for us. 100 years since 1923. So Brett, come on out. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
It's my pleasure. Hi, D23.
This is awesome. And you have such a busy schedule, and we cannot thank you enough for being with us this weekend. And I have to say, these covers are beautiful and really stunning. Well, I think we should give everyone a copy of that special. You guys have something that's great. I love it. All right. Well, everyone's going to receive a copy of this on your way out to lunch today, so be sure to pick it up. All right. So, Brett, I know there's also another milestone happening this year. For someone you know very well.
I happen to know him fairly well. Really well. Mickey Mouse, he's actually celebrating his 95th birthday this year. Can you believe it? So, actually, these sketches that I did for the magazine cover were part of a bigger project I've been working on. They're kind of the origin of a bigger project. So I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Mickey's official portraits that have been done over the years. It started in 1953. John Hench was the first one to do it in honor of Mickey's 25th birthday. Now, historically, they've been done throughout the years by Disney's best artists and animators, including John Hench, like I just mentioned, Paul Felix, and then most recently, Mark Penn for Mickey's 90th. So I am really excited to announce that I was asked to paint Mickey's 95th birthday portrait. I'm still a little bit in shock. Are you sure? So yeah, it's been an incredible honor.
Well, I can't wait to see it. I'm sure it's an amazing piece of art.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I thought, I mean, it's shocker, right? I thought.
I'm wearing this thing behind you.
Don't look at that yet. Okay. What better place to unveil it than to all the D23 fans? So.
Really haven't finished here?
What's that?
You haven't finished and ready to show?
I mean, It's never finished for an artist.
All right, let's take a look. All right.
The deadline approached, so here we are.
All right. I'm going to let you do the honors.
Okay. You ready? I hope I don't knock it over.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm calling it Swept Up in the Magic because, as you know, we're all celebrating Disney's 100th. So I wanted this milestone for Mickey to also be, celebrating the milestone of the company. As I mentioned, I love traditional animation. I love the magic that comes from a pencil. So the concept was starting with a single pencil line, transforming into all of the magical pixie dust, with Mickey focused on the wishing star, which I think, if you're anything like me, and you wished upon a star at one point, this is my dream come true. So, and he's also looking towards the future. So.
It's beautiful. Did you paint it up for everybody?
I'll get, if you guys want copies, I guess I can get started.
Well, thank you so much for your incredible talent, and thank you so much for being with us here today and opening later this year.
Yeah. Guess we're going to Chicago.
Stay tuned for some of our information about some D23 member preview events coming to both locations as well. At the very location where Walt created the magic, the Walt Disney Studios lot, D23 Royal Anniversary Ball will be the celebration of the century. We are doing it the way only Disney can, with an elegant affair created just for Disney royalty, our D23 members. So get ready to don your best attire, walk down the royal carpet, enjoy some magical entertainment, greetings from our royal Disney characters, other special guests, and you're going to see the real crown jewels, coaches, gowns, and tiaras from the Walt Disney Archives. Well, last year's expo was the official kickoff to Disney's 100-year celebration. So we went big. Then we thought, how do we top that, right? So what we decided to do is we're going to bring all the things you love about D23 Expo. The exhibits, the shows, the shopping, and take it to a whole new level. It's no longer just an expo, but a Disney fan experience like no other. Are you ready? All right. It's D23, the ultimate Disney fan event, coming to Anaheim, California, August 2024. Now, we're not only back at the Anaheim Convention Center, but we are expanding the event to a variety of locations with multiple days of Disney fan fun and special events happening throughout the entire week. Wondering if we're going to make it in or not? Now, some of you love staying overnight in the lines, and we're going to take each evening over the course of the weekend, the 9th through the 11th of August, and we're going to take our biggest stage there, and we're going to move it down the street to an even bigger stage, the Honda Center, which is one of the premier entertainment and sports venues in the country, creating even more energy and memorable performances like never before.
That's cool.
So you can enjoy daytime fun at the Anaheim Convention Center and then head over to the Honda Center for the evening entertainment. All of your favorites will be there.
You can watch on Disney Plus. Please welcome Ub's granddaughter, Leslie Iwerks. They had a really interesting dynamic. So Leslie, you want to talk a little bit about kind of the yin and yang of Walt and Ub and what made their partnership so special?
Yeah, so Walt and Ub met in 1918 in Kansas City, Missouri. They were both teenagers, and I think that they had this really natural inclination for animation, for making things move. And I think Ub was very much into the animation and technical side of things, and Walt was very interested in animation. And this teamwork between those two, one being more technically oriented and one being more of a storyteller and a gag man, and it's by the hills. It's up on Mulholland overlooking the valley. And I want to believe that he took this, he documented his whole trip out and took photos. And I think this is looking out over the valley, Mulholland Drive, going over to Los Feliz, Hollywood, to meet up with Walt.
Pretty cool. So actually, and Laura got there, and joined Walt at the studio. And these are some really fun pictures that Leslie had that show, of course, Walt had gotten married, and at that point to Lillian.
So welcome to the 100 Years of Classic Characters Unforgettable Stories panel. This is going to be so much fun for everyone, including myself, because I love Disney history. Yes, that's why I love this event, because we found our people. So everyone in here, you're going to love this because it's about all of our favorite classic characters. So without further ado, please help me welcome to the stage our superstar panelists, and we're going to start with a Disney legend. He's the voice of Goofy and Pluto. Please help me welcome to the stage Bill Farmer. You know, Brett, this time we're not on roller skates.
I think
if anyone was here last time. And finally, making her Destination D23 debut, please welcome to the stage the voice of Minnie Mouse, Caitlin Rothrock.
It truly is, you know, as big of a fan as I am, I think that is the reason why I do feel a lot of pressure. There's a lot of responsibility, and I think we all agree with the word responsibility when it comes to these characters. You know, they're not fleeting characters that are going to be on a TV show for a few seasons and disappear. These characters have a history, a legacy, and our role truly is to play a part in preserving that legacy.
How have you taken inspiration from the past to your voice present, and then also how have you made it your own?
Okay, over the years you have to kind of, meld yourself into the character a little bit and kind of give to the character maybe some facets that it didn't have before. Although you have to, as mentioned, you've got to uphold the legacy of the character. When I did the audition for Goofy, Goofy was my favorite character growing up. And so I was familiar with the voice and I practiced it and ran around the table and, "Gosh, Mom, is dinner ready?" and of Pluto barking. But they hadn't really done an audition for the voice. And so it was like, "Can you bark?" And I, and they liked it. And that's kind of how I got to do it in that first job, and it just stuck. And now 36 years later, I'm still barking.
I've had the pleasure of getting to know Caitlin, and Minnie Mouse is just truly in her soul, and there's just no one better to fill Minnie's iconic heels. So I'm thrilled for everyone to get to know you more and more. But it means a lot to you to step into Minnie's heels. So tell us, what does that mean to be up here on the stage as the official voice of Minnie Mouse?
It really is like the dream come true, and it was something I had thought of for 15 years or so, and the very first piece of media I can even remember watching ever on television was Totally Minnie back in the 80s.
Who remembers Totally Minnie?
Right. Applause even if you don't.
Oh, what decade, y'all?
We're starting to date ourselves with that reference.
I was in that show.
Dancing with Robert Carradine. But so Minnie was a huge draw for forever since I was a kid, and I worked at Disneyland for 2 decades, and so I was with Minnie herself in the theme park, and I saw how much she meant to all of our guests, and it's that midway point of watching your media and meeting them to tell them how you feel. And we were watching the Christmas parade one year, and Minnie was ice skating, and she said her line, and I just kind of goofed around and said it at the same time. And a coworker's like, "You sounded just like her." That's really creepy.
But here's what it's like inside the studio, and it's a lot of fun. Trust me, some of my favorite moments are when we record. I want to hear about the superstitions, the routines, the quirks. What do you do pre-record, post-record? Do you have any little quirks and superstitions?
Well, to do Goofy, I just get drunk.
This is being live streamed right now.
This is being live streamed.
We can't go back. We'll be right back after this.
You gotta warm up your voice when you go go to a session, so I'm usually singing in the car or just doing a voice that I've heard, an announcer, and now it's time for this, that, and you just do the voices and loosen up the instrument, really. So that's about all I do, and then I get in there, and you never know, because you just get the script, and a lot of times we don't get the script ahead of time. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. I'll do that, and you just kind of go with it, really.
All right, I love it. Brett, what about you?
Well, we can infer what Bill does after a session as well, thanks to his answer.
I told you we were going to have fun.
What do I do? Gosh, I mean, people backstage were just looking at me as they turned the corner going, I woke up this morning
he's getting a massage.
Mouse for home. Mouse for ready. Mouse for set. Here we go!
I usually figure if I can sing that, then I'm going to be okay. I do a lot of weird noises on the, and I sing along to whatever I'm listening to in the car ride. Lately it's been Taylor Swift, so.
Caitlin, what about you?
Would you believe me if I said I also get drunk? Don't, because it's not true.
I can't say drink mocktails.
Mocktails. I have a bit of a drive when I commute because I like going into the studios, and I can record from home, but it just kind of depends on the day. But I'll listen to the radio or listen to like my favorite songs at the time just to warm up. Or if we have a song that we're singing that day in the session, I'll kind of review that song in my voice with Lala's and in Minnie's voice. Or I do the goose to make sure she's there. So,
We have some surprise guests. We have not one, but two more Disney legends joining us for this character panel. So please join me in welcoming the voice of Ariel and many other characters from our childhood, Jodie Benson!
Jodie, how do you warm up in the morning when you have a recording session?
I just hope that it shows up when I get into the studio, that voice is there. But yeah, I do a little bit of like that. Yeah, it's fun.
I do the same thing. My wife doesn't appreciate that. But so we're going to talk about, you have been on Broadway many times, and it is grueling. And your beginnings of your career were on Broadway, and you migrated towards Disney and towards animation. How did that all start?
Okay, so yes, I started on Broadway. I was doing a Broadway musical called Smile with Howard Ashman and Marvin Hamlish. And they wrote, there were 20 people that saw the show. And they wrote this beautiful song called Disneyland for me. So the powers that be at Disney actually came to see the musical because Howard was already working on The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
So they came backstage and so we loved the song and so we met, which was great. You are Ariel, and my answer was, what is an Ariel? But it sounds like fun.
How did you explain to your family what you were doing there? Because you would go in for sessions and work with the amazing John Musker and Ron Clements, the directors.
Yes.
And nobody else is there.
Right.
Either it's you and a microphone, and you're being asked to emote. And we always would hire actresses who can act and also sing. And I mean, you have many talents. You can do many things.
Thanks.
But you're a spectacular actress. How was that, and how did you explain it to your family?
Well, my family, I told them that I was doing a voice in an animated feature film, and my mom said, you're in a cartoon? I said, yes, it's an animated feature film. Okay, so you're in a movie, so we're going to see you. No, you're just going to hear me. Okay, well, better luck next time.
Now, we have another surprise for you. I told you the surprises are going to keep coming. So join me in welcoming another beloved guest for our panel. He is literally one of the kindest people on the planet, the voice of Miguel in 2017's Coco, Anthony Gonzalez. His Coco just completely changed your life. I mean, I feel like we've watched you grow up, and you're such an incredible young man, but clearly this film had to have changed your life.
Yes, for sure. I grew up being a fan of Disney and Pixar films since I was a child, and
to get to be a part of one, and especially Coco, where I get to combine both of my passions, where I get to sing and dance and act. It was truly a dream come true for sure. 4 years old, I would actually do street performance with all my family. My sisters, they would dance and sing, and they don't sing anymore, but they still sing, and my brother as well, who inspired me to sing, and my little brother, who I think I inspired to sing, so we all sing and dance. And yeah, and then we actually did a reunion where we did our street performances at Plaza Olvera in LA.
Like, fun story behind the scenes in the recording studio, like any superstitions or quirks or, you know, pre-record rituals, like anything that you did?
That's a good question. I guess.
Drink chocolate milk? I don't know.
Oh, I guess. Every time I found out that I would be going to Oakland, I always made sure that I did not want to get sick. So no ice cream, unfortunately, not until after. But no dairy, just to make sure my voice is, you know, as best as possible. But then somehow my voice would always find a way to get a bit sick. So yeah, I don't know how, but there's times in the film where
I teased that, you know, Bill and Brett and Caitlin, that, you know, they couldn't go anywhere because I'm going to bring them back out on stage. So let's bring Bill Farmer, Brett Iwin, Caitlin Robrock, and Jody Benson back on stage. Okay, but you notice we have one empty music stand. I think we need one more actor. So for one last surprise, please welcome back to the stage my dear friend, actor and singer, and just Broadway superstar, Michael James Scott. Okay, y'all, this is about to get crazy.
Parks. Just sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. Or, as my pal Miguel likes to say,
por favor, manténganse alejados de las puertas.
Yeehaw! We have reached the wilderness of Frontierland, home of Lester's Possum Park and those lovable country bears. Take it away, Buff, Max, and Melvin.
Hi, Henry. What's holding you up? Let's get on with the show. Well, now, Buff, be patient.
Yeah, we ain't going anywhere anyhow. I wonder how the Sea Witch would... Vanessa, would you perform this?
Whenever candlelights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Oh, my dear, I sound divine. But now I wonder, how would Madame Min sound as this spectacular spectre? Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansion.
What do you suppose this button does? Wow! Looks like we're traveling back in time with a timekeeper and nine-eye.
Terrestrial alien encounter, and it looks like Sir and Skippy have reported for duty.
Welcome, weary travelers, to the great big universe of XS.
Time to seize the future. You know, speaking of, let's reach out and touch tomorrow, okay? Take the future in our hand and cruise on over to Spaceship Earth, okay?
Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet has sailed through the universe of time, and for a brief moment, we have been among its passengers.
Oh, hello there. So glad you could come along. I am the Dream Finder. Everything I collect can inspire amazing and marvelous new ideas, and you never know what kind of figment you may come upon. Oh, here's my favorite.
Dream Finder, I'm just right.
Yeah, not quite.
Huh?
I'll throw in a dash of childish delight. Look, Figment, some new friends have joined us.
Can they imagine too?
Well, of course. Imagination is something that belongs to all of us.
Guys, I don't know if I can do this line.
Some imagination, huh? I feel like we've drifted off on a new adventure. An energy adventure. Ellen's energy adventure, to be exact. But first, we have to go back.
Stage?
No. Oh, way back. Like many billion years ago.
Let's see if our interstellar explorers can bond with a banshee at Avatar Flight of Passage.
Can anyone see me? Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. We're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a banshee. But first, we need to find a compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly.
That was really good.
I think it's time we hop parks to Disney Hollywood Studios and the 1940s romance of Sunset Boulevard. Let's put on our old-timey radio voices for this next attraction, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
You unlock this door to the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind.
It's okay.
I can do everything I want.
You can do whatever you want.
I call him up, you call him up, and whatever.
Let's go.
We'll lock things up in the quick stop and Muppet Labs to see what Kermit, Gonzo, Fozzie, and Sam Eagle are up to. And they'll never recognize me now. Forward!
Gee, is there anything Bean can do in the final number?
Even if it is just a movie.
Hey, you!
You talking to me? You talking to me?
No, sweetheart. I'm talking to the mouse in the funny-looking outfit over there.
That's me.
No, well, yes, but, well, anyway, yeah, I'm talking to you. Come here.
I'm not supposed to leave my vehicle. Halt, unbeliever! Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall pay with your lives. And cut! I told you I was just going out for popcorn.
Hello? I've got a feeling we're not at MGM Studios anymore. I'll just say that. I'd say we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow, in one of the most beloved movies of all time.
Who killed my sister? Was it you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
Where am I?
Us on the great vocal movie ride.
We still have one more scene to do. It's called The Exit.
The action begins with you remaining seated until destination D23 has come to a complete stop.
Welcome to the stage, my dear, dear friends and the co-founders of LUG, the presented by sponsor of Destination D23, and they're both huge Disney fans, Amy and Jason Richter.
Get a exclusive Destination D23 luggage tag on your way out.
And if you go to the Disney Plus Hallowstream Costume Bash tomorrow night, what are they going to get?
They are going to get this.
Pumpkin Toad!
What'd you get there?
Swaggy, swaggy.
Lunchtime. Make some room on our couch. Stuff everywhere.
Watch Mickey shorts behind us.
Yeah, we'll just listen to them. It's not like we don't know what's
going on screen. Yeah.
Well, it was a very fast lunch. I don't know how anybody's gonna get food and eat in that amount of time because they went like half an hour over.
Yeah. But we did our little lunch and dine.
Which we had planned anyway. We're gonna go get our
Pins up.
and go in the marketplace. And the room just reopened for seating, so can't take too long. Pain and Panic and Mulan and Figment, Coughing Donald, Han Solo and Carbonite, and the Lego camera, which is funny because I just bought that. Not that one obviously, but the smaller version. The Shop Disney pile of stuff is down there. Here's a Marshmallow.
Totally lost Marshmallow back there.
What?
We totally lost Marshmallow back there.
Oh. Okay. We went to the Lug store. I got my free tote with purchase. And we got this from the Disney Visa table, which apparently you were supposed to
Set up your card in your digital wallet.
Which we did not know.
But I did it.
And she just felt sorry for me because it wasn't working, so whatever. And I bought this belt bag that matches my backpack. And in our seats was our Figment. Those are huge, good grief.
Films of Walt Disney about the natural world. Let's take a look at this little clip of Roy Disney talking about his work on nature films.
So I was the assistant editor, my very first job in the editing room, second job, as an assistant to Lloyd Richardson and Stormy Palmer on The Vanishing Prairie. And the camera cut. The guy was just panning along with his duck and he just took his finger off the button. And there was a flash frame at the end of it, meaning there was a camera stop. Right there in the middle of this, what should have been a hysterically funny scene if it was carried out to where you could imagine it would go.
What it's like to be with them in the ocean, and maybe more importantly, the things that I've learned from spending time with whales. You know, for centuries, probably eons, humans have been fascinated with whales. And
hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
It's so wonderful to be here at Walt Disney World Resort with so many fellow Disney fans.
That's right. Of the world of Disney knows a little something about travel mileage. I am of course talking about Disney Cruise Line's Silver 25th anniversary. I mean, who doesn't love going on a beautiful Disney cruise ship all out in the oceans?
To help us celebrate this wonderful milestone, please welcome a veteran of over 3 decades with Walt Disney Imagineering, producer Diego Paris.
I'm not Diego Paris. So my name is Pam Rollins. I'm the executive producer for Walt Disney Imagineering, and I am very excited to have you all join us today. We are very excited to help Disney Cruise Line celebrate 25 years of bringing magic on the ship. So we'll continue to set ourselves apart even before you arrive to your ports of call. The truly overall experience you're about to undertake is even before you set on the ship. Disney Cruise Line also revolutionized the cruise industry.
I, as a graphic designer, sometimes interface with things that are much larger than life. I mean, we're working on logos that end up on the back of a ship, and we're working and thinking about those details all the way down to, you know, what the place settings look like and what the menus look like. And
sometimes it's
leveling the top deck and putting in a new water slide or a new the Aqua Lab on the Magic. And then other times we've removed the kids area in Oceaneers Club and completely replaced it with new Toy Story room and Marvel room, and it's really cool. And we have so many different teams that are working on this.
Building in the Disney Wish that really touches on all of those things that were discussed on this panel. So if you do have a chance to go on Disney Plus and Nat Geo to watch that show, it's really, really pretty amazing. So thank you so much for having us here today.
Let's take all the characters from the other comics that we've already written and drawn and put them into a book real quick. We can do it in a week. I'll put something together. Loki will be the bad guy. You draw it. I'll script it. And we'll put it together. And they did it. That's how Avengers #1 was born, on a complete whim, because Daredevil #1 was late. I take a connected universe and building on it. Everybody has a favorite film. Just wanted to show the posters here because it's just such a big part of our history. And Marvel expanded out from there with more TV shows, action figures. So this is where the brand really expanded. And this is the kind of culmination, how we built up this 60-year history over the 2010s. And then the 2020s. Now, the Avengers just launched again with Jed McKay and Carlo Villa taking a new era. Captain Marvel is now the leader of the team. And we've gone back to a classic roster. Ryan Ting from Hasbro, who runs Marvel Legends, and Giant Man.
Somebody's very excited.
Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
Thanks for having me, CB.
No problem. So you brought us a little friend here, right?
Yeah, let's get into it. Hi, everyone. Super happy to be here. My name is Ryan Ting. I'm from the Hasbro Marvel Legends team. And so shout out again to Marvel and CB for welcoming us. And guys, I know this room is playing around 4 o'clock because 60 attendees are going to receive a gift from the Marvel Legends Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest product line that is out at retail now. And then you can come pick that up from Hank and I at West registration starting at 5 o'clock later today.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Hasbro.
So thanks for having us.
The 60 for 60 program, so definitely please check your emails.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining us on this 100 Years of Innovation, Magic in Every Medium panel. It's an honor for me to be the host of this, the moderator. Today we're going to hear from some of the magic makers behind many of your favorite attractions and take a centennial look back at the technologies that have inspired the innovation of today. Let me introduce to you two of the wizards from Walt Disney Imagineering, Karin Hansen and Daniel Joseph.
They know all the tips and tricks, and they're able to really leverage those principles. Like we even have this squash and stretch in the ears, for example, to make sure that we're getting that believability and the great quality performance that we look for.
That's amazing, isn't it? Just the original animation is now in this three-dimensional way.
So you can see here one of the figures for Galaxy's Edge. And the electric animation allows us to really have such repeatable and specific performance that we can match that kind of 3D animation digital performance that we were aiming for in the computer really well. So unlocking all sorts of options for looking like we're touching, interacting with things, and really excited to see where we can go in the future with the electric.
The town, an entrance complex where all visitors will enter Disney World. An industrial park area covering about 1,000 acres. And of course, the theme park area way up here. And all these varied activities around the Disney World will be tied together by a high-speed, rapid transit system running almost the full length of the property. The most exciting, by far the most important part of our Florida project, in fact, the heart of everything we'll be doing in Disney World will be our experimental prototype city of tomorrow. We call it Epcot, spelled E-P-C-O-T. Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
2023 Walt Disney World Resort Ambassador Team of Allie Mannion and Rayvon Redding.
Wow, wow, wow. Hi, everyone, and good afternoon to you all. It is so great to be here at Destination D23, right here at Walt Disney World Resort. Have we had a great afternoon so far?
Oh my gosh, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? We are so excited to be here today with you. Thank you for celebrating with us. And before you head out to Epcot this evening, we're getting ready to talk about our very favorite topic, which is Epcot.
Epcot is just different, right? And that's why we love it. And it's a park that, you know, is our first non-castle park. You know, we thought about what it was and what it was rooted in. We're going to talk a little bit about that later, but we like to think that it was really an optimistic place, right?
Our amazing panelists. We hope that when you enjoy your event tonight at Epcot, you think about the love that it's grounded in the storyline, all the messaging back to commemorate everything that it is.
He dropped a few about Epcot tonight, and he has one more to share. Should I let him know? He wanted you all to see Figment tonight. Figment will be at the World Showplace reception this evening, so be sure to check him out when you get there. That's going to be really cool. You guys are the first to meet Figment in the park, so thank you, Josh, for that.
Is not a monorail s'more.
Ow.
Are you Did you just get the wrong thing?
I had a brain fart.
Oh my god. Well, it's okay. We're having a Jack Num Num cupcake. Cookie cupcake.
Cupcake.
That's fine. It was on the list.
That's hysterical.
That ain't a monorail brownie.
No, it's not.
We need a nap.
Apparently.
First monorail ride of the trip. You can see Magic Kingdom out there. Not where we're going. Hints.
As a friendly reminder, we do not hang from the silver handrails. Thank you.
Don't hang from the silver handrails.
Yeah. Keep breaking, making me trying to fall over. Where's the boat?
Thank you for getting us the table, by the way.
The lowest price is never the lowest price until it's the lowest price.
That's right. Yeah, before you guys got there, they were going to
Anita Bryant.
3 tables of 6.
Anita
But then the babies needed it with the other tables, so they were a table of 7. The ones right here, the pigs, they're from the Chinese New Year sets. Yep, the one on top of not till 7 months out, and by then it'll be accessible. Because that's not our phone short.
Whoosh! Hurricane! Guess we better go straight to Moana, huh?
Yep.
That we probably need our badge for. Don't worry about the clouds. Come on, Wayfinder. They're letting us back here. We're the only ones allowed.
Wayfinder, your journey's right around the corner. Enjoy. Hey, you're welcome, Wayfinder.
I don't know. It looks very wet. The Journey of Water.
Hello everybody, welcome. You can continue your journey right this way to the right.
Water in this experience is collected and recirculated. Please don't drink it. Where you, like if you touch it. Stream. Stand on the water and wave to the stream in front of you. Stand on the water, wave. Wave up high. There you go. I love the jumping things. Those are funny.
I think that's as high as it goes.
Yeah. Wetland. Oh, they're just hopping around over here.
Yep.
That's so cool. With the light streaming through and everything. Spring. That's funny.
This one's a little squirrely girly.
Yeah, I know. There it goes. Very good. Land. What's happening?
Dry or wet?
Oh no. Let's take the dry path. And I'm gonna watch everybody get wet on the other side.
But I guess because of the splashing.
That's cool. A little swirly in the rock. It's what? Probably a lake. Let's get more jumping water.
There's a major.
Yeah. Hi, Katie. Didn't even see you back there.
That's why everybody's lined up.
Yeah. Bloop.
Ready?
Oh, look at that raging water.
A raging river.
We are all voyagers. We will voyage again. And down here we have ocean. See the water curling up?
Funny.
There's baby Moana right there. Hey, I just got wet. So if you want to get wet, you go over there. That's impressive though. Oh, it's Tamatoa. You see it?
Yeah.
Shiny.
There's his clown.
I ate my grandma. That's cool. Oh, oh.
Which means more splashing.
Sky, water knows the way. It's a volcano. That's the end. It's basically like where you start. Like we start over on the other side. That's neat. the UK. We didn't get any food. It's 8:38, so we just got a little time to kill. So we're gonna see what's new in here. Liverpool. Underground. Hello, mate. This is cute. What's that? Cup. Clunk. Minnie Mouse. She looks kind of like a flight attendant. Oh, there's Mick. Aren't they cute? Oh, there's a turfus. Decently cute. $35.
She's never seen it.
Crop top. Tank. It's pretty cute.
Thank you for everybody being here.
It's like smoking. Sure, it looks like Paul juice. We're gonna find out. Cheers. What'd you get? The Mexico bar?
Yeah.
Is it strawberry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have had it. It's good. I got a frozen banana, and look at those Mickey Mouses all over it. It's adorable. We're gonna go peek at Figment. It's like a little DJ bike. That's so cool. That's the line for Guardians. So we're gonna go do Toast Track first and take it from there. We're just gonna walk right past that and keep going. We've done that enough times.
Thank you. La estación de control de cinturones de seguridad está a la vuelta de la esquina. Por su seguridad, mantenga sus manos, brazos y pies.
Using SimCar off-road and extreme weather sequence.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test.
What's she up to?
That's what's happening.
You're like inspecting your stuff. See now? No line.
No line.
Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle. We'll be right behind you. Don't worry about it. Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man. What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, well, nobody's perfect.
Here we go again.
Round and round.
What have we done?
I think we're jumping back. All the way back.
All the way? To the Big Bang?
95% certain.
Which means there's a 5% chance we're just in a tunnel. A tunnel? In space?
We've seen weirder things. I am Groot. Yes, like that. I am Groot. And that.
Last battery.
You better get some on the charger tonight.
Yep. We're gonna have to break out the power strip.
Yeah.
We're on our way out.
Maybe.
Well, we're going out. Whether or not.
We ride Spaceship over there.
No, I don't think so.
But we got 1 test track and 2 guardians.
Yep. Made it. It smells good.
I swear they're using that scent in the bathrooms at Epcot.
You're weird. We need to pump that into our room. Excuse me, doors. We made it. I'm ready for bed.
No, we're tired.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it?
12:29.
Ooh.
We got another early morning.
Yep.
Another party tomorrow night. No
And
rest
it's
for the
all
weary.
over.
I know, already.
Sad day.
Not for us though. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Okay.